What's up, Fight Fam, and welcome to Boxing Bros. First thing I want to do is thank everyone who subscribed. We hit 7,000 subscribers. It's amazing. It's a surreal feeling, so thank you.
Thank you. Woo woo. Thank you, everybody. Much love, everybody. We really appreciate it.
And if you notice,
y'all all the winners.
Yes, indeed. And if you notice, we're rocking our Los Angeles Lakers stuff. Now, we are from Boston, but in a strange chain of events, we're all Laker fans. So this is the Lakers edition as well. Shout out to LA. Shout out to the Lakers. Bron, bring it home for Kobe. Bring it home for Kobe.
Yes, bring it home for Kobe. Yeah.
All right.
Kobe, we love you. Shout out to the greats.
Yes.
Shout out to Kareem.
That's right.
Shout out to James Worthy. Shout out to AC Green.
AC Green. I'm not going to touch that one right now. All right.
Shout out to the legend himself that can do it all. You know what I mean?
That's right.
One of the Magic Johnson.
They should have put him in that movie.
No time.
They should have put AC Green in that movie with Steve Carell. 40-year-old virgin. All right. So
he had the mean Jerry Curl.
You also noticed that G isn't with us. G had to take care of other responsibilities. He is not holding out to try to get more money, and quite frankly, we're not giving him a dime more than what he agreed to. All right. So moving on to the discussion at hand. Just share the screen. I won't necessarily need to read it because it's self-explanatory. Eddie Hearn says that Joshua versus Fury will need to be on pay-per-view. So even if you have a DAZN description in the United States of America, you're going to have to pay to watch that fight. Now, he did admit that $75 would be too much to ask the American public to pay to watch Joshua versus Fury. So I'm going to turn this over to Trill. What are your thoughts on it being a pay-per-view fight in the United States of America? And what do you think the price should be?
At first, when I first heard the news, I was like, really, Eddie, you going to do this to us after you sold us on the whole DAZN thing? And we was getting us subscriptions, and we was telling everybody to go to subscribe to the DAZN to get all these fights. I still haven't got my subscription worth of fights. You know, I feel like you can at least throw us a bone here, you know, but I get it. Why not capitalize on a fight that's going to be huge? This is going to be a huge fight. But I think that if you have a subscription to DAZN, that should at least come with 50% off of the pay-per-view fight with Tyson Fury and Joshua. You should at least get a discount because we've been rocking with you with DAZN. So everybody that got a DAZN subscription should at least get half off whatever it costs for the fight. I'm thinking $30, maybe $30. You should charge everybody maybe $30 who already has a subscription to DAZN. If they don't have a subscription to DAZN, then, you know, have your fun.
Wait, so you're saying $30 is the discount?
Listen, how they're doing pay-per-view here, it'll be probably $79.
Well, he's already said that because you gotta take into account we're talking about two British heavyweights. One who does have some cachet here in the United States of America, that being Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua did come to Madison Square Garden, but he didn't put on the best performance when he came to America. He's saying they wouldn't go as high as $75.
Yeah, they wouldn't go as high as $75. But these guys is still AJ and it's still Tyson Fury. AJ may not be the biggest star here he is. As far as heavyweights go, Anthony Joshua is number one in the world. Everybody know who Anthony Joshua is. Everybody knew who Anthony Joshua is more than they knew who the American heavyweight that was over here was. You know, so, and then now Tyson Fury, now these is, to me, right, this is how it goes, right? It goes 1 and 2. Don't beat me up in the comment section. But it's going for 1 and 2 for me, you know?
Don't make little sneak videos. We're not gonna give any pub, but don't make little sneak videos.
Yeah. It goes AJ and then Tyson Fury. And then everybody else falls in line after that. 1 and 2. That's the 1 and 2 guy with me. AJ's number 1. Number 2 is Tyson Fury.
So give me a price then. $30. You're saying
if you have a DAZN, because if I have this, I would say these guys are worth $80 on pay-per-view. You know, I know that's high, but these are heavyweights, and they put in that work, and it's AJ and it's Tyson Fury. It's the number 1 guy and the number 2 guy. And some people might have it flipped up. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's the number 1 guy and then the number 2 guy. Deontay Wilder falls like 5th somewhere, you know? But this is what it is. This is what it is. And I think that these guys should be respected as the number 1 and number 2 guy. I don't see it as a robbery. I really don't, you know, because Tyson Fury, he has his accolades. And then you have Anthony Joshua, who has his accolades. And as far as, you know, Eddie got to make some money. Everybody, T-shirts is going, you know, when somebody happens and it comes to your town, some T-shirts go up. T-shirts might be $5 for somebody else. When they come up, T-shirts are going to be $50 with Tyson Fury and AJ on them, you know? So I'm not mad at Eddie for putting it on pay-per-view. I just hope that we get a discount. $25, $30. That's a discount if they're going to try to do everybody else $80 or $75.
All right, Ned.
Man, Eddie, I need you to talk to DAZN, man. You know we're gonna pay out behind over here in America for pay-per-view prices, man. So for your subscribers who subscribe to DAZN, Eddie, we want half. We want half price, man. We want half price. We paying for the subscription. We want half price.
Half price, Eddie.
Yeah.
So,
but we want a dope card too. I forgot to add that. We want a dope card. Don't try to rob us and just give us Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give us some wings, some appetizers.
You want a card of cross matchups between ESPN and DAZN?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Give us some
natural boxers.
Before they give us the steak and potatoes, give us some wings and some mozzarella sticks. You know what I'm saying? Some appetizers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. You know, for the subscribers in America, that might even give them a boost if they do like a deal where if you sign up, you get pay-per-view matches, half off, things like that. That would be a good promo. I ain't tell y'all this if y'all ain't thinking about it, but that'd be good promotion for DAZN, and that probably help grow their subscriber base, the fan base, and everything. But yeah, that's my take on it. Like, give us half price, Eddie. We not playing.
Hey man, listen, these are my brothers, but I don't know what they're talking about. There doesn't need to be a half price. The half price thing isn't a bad idea, but their price range is ridiculous. For starters, if they're only paying $30 in the UK, if they're only paying £30 in the UK, let me use the proper, and it's really £29.95 for this fight. And UK fans are going off because they thought they were going to charge £50 for this fight. If you can't charge us in America more than you're charging them in the UK to see this fight. So for starters, I would say you don't want to give the impression that you're trying to milk the American public, because one, a pound is worth more than $1. And two, you also have to take into account that Americans are not really buying pay-per-views like they used to. You look at Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, they projected 2 million based on all these reports, like Greg likes to bring up the Nielsen report and all these whatever figures and analytics that they use to come up with this projected number of 2 million pay-per-view buys, and then they did 850,000. So they didn't just fall short, they fell flat. And so if you want to have a successful pay-per-view, the key is to not be greedy with this one. I understand making it pay-per-view because, ESPN, their subscription's $5 a month. Some people are grandfathered into the DAZN's deal, like myself, when it was $9.99 a month, and then they raised it to $20. You gotta come up, huh?
I said that's crazy. I didn't even know they raised it to $20.
Yeah, they raised it to 20. So like some people are grandfathered into the $9.99. So what happens is they need to pay the fighters, and based on what they make off the subscriptions and having to pay for all the fights per year, everything, they need to make some money off this fight. So like Trill said, I think the max, if you're gonna try to overcharge the American public, if you're gonna charge the American public more than you're gonna charge the UK fan, I would say make it $40 and $20 for people who have a DAZN subscription, or who've had the DAZN subscription for, you know, X amount of time, be it 6 months, a year. You know that they didn't just get the subscription before this fight so they can try to get a discount on the fight. And so I think that would be the way to do it. So that way you're rewarding the people who had your subscription, and you know, you're charging people who are just there to see that one fight, for that one fight. So $20 would be reasonable for people who have a subscription and who rock with DAZN, and $40 would be half of what people had to pay to see Deontay Wilder fight Tyson Fury, and they're getting a better fight, in my opinion. So that would be it. But if you really want to be fair, to the American public, make the fight $25 just for everyone. And that way it's reasonable.
Everybody will watch.
Yeah.
If that's the angle that you go for with bringing out, everybody will be more tempted to watch because they're looking at their pockets like, oh, it's only $25. You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking like more of Eddie trying to get that bag. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get some money.
I think the greed is what's hurting. I
agree.
Wilder versus Fury does more sales if the fight's $40.
Yeah, if the fight was cheaper. I agree.
It does way more. And in fact, it probably does do about 2 million, maybe. I'm being generous, but like my point is they're trying to do a quick grab, but they don't understand. You start reaching a realm where people have to decide, do I buy groceries? Do I buy this? Do I buy that? In my case, it's like, that's getting dangerously close to a new pair of kicks. I can have these pair of kicks for a long time. I just watched this fight. I can watch this fight somewhere else, wait till someone, that's the type of decisions they have to take into account.
And it's funny too, though. It's like, I get what you're saying and I agree. But then on the flip side of this is people will pay for what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like people will pay for like with something that they think is worth paying for, I think. You know what I'm saying? They'll see a Deontay Wilder, which was in a Tyson Fury, and a lot of people will feel like a Deontay Wilder ain't worth, or they don't even know who he is, applied to a AJ. People will pay for what they think is worth. You know what I'm saying? And I think that AJ's star power, along with Tyson Fury, I think that people would pay.
So where does that fight take place then is another thing you have to take into account. If it takes place in the UK, if it takes place in another country, now you're talking about Americans not having to watch this main event happen like around 6 p.m. Mm-hmm. So if the main event happens around 6 p.m., no one's paying $80 for that. I'm trying to tell you, man, like you have to take a lot of things into account. Now,
there's a lot to take into consideration. Like it really is. There's a lot to take. All I know is, if you got a DAZN subscription, you better get a deal. You better get a deal. You know what I'm saying? I think we're all in agreement on that one. You better get a deal.
I'm not going to push too hard because I know they need to pay the fighters. But what I would say is this. As a DAZN subscriber, I refuse to pay more than $25 for that fight. Just like the UK came out and demanded and said like they refuse to pay $50, I refuse to pay more than $25. I don't care what you do to everyone else. But every month, DAZN charges me money.
Exactly.
I see it on my bank statement. You take my money every month. So if you think you're going to rip me off, I'll tell you what, I love boxing, but I'll be just like the Deontay Wilder fans. I'll wait until 2:30 when someone puts it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's streaming.
Because Deontay Wilder got the fakest fans in the world. They go so hard in the comment section, but they don't buy his fights.
They don't.
The Deontay Wilder hater has spent more money on Deontay Wilder than his actual fans. What makes you a fan? Because you write some comments? Because you buy into the BS that's getting spread? No. Deontay Wilder would rather you do what I do. Buy the fight. Stop it, man.
Basically, what Kaden is saying is stop having male crushes. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. This is the Boxing Bros. 7,000 subscribers. Thank you, everybody.
We in the feeling like we're gonna fight you.